Shiva, often referred to as the destroyer, carries a connotation that transcends mere annihilation. His destruction represents the end of a cycle, the dissolution of what is obsolete and stagnant, making way for rebirth and renewal. It is not an act of malice, but rather an essential purifying force for cosmic balance, eliminating impurities and allowing for the flourishing of the new. Thus, destruction, in the context of Shiva, symbolizes transformation and the constant evolution of the universe. In Hinduism, the Trinity, composed of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, embodies the divine manifestation responsible for the creation, preservation, and destruction of the universe, respectively. Shiva, as the destroyer, completes the cosmic cycle, ensuring the dynamic equilibrium between these three fundamental forces. While Brahma gives rise to existence and Vishnu sustains it, Shiva dissolves what has become outdated, preparing the ground for new cycles of creation. The Trinity, therefore, symbolizes the interdependence and harmony among these seemingly opposing processes, essential for the perpetuation of the cosmos. The figure of Shiva is rich in symbolism, each element representing an aspect of his complex nature. His third eye, located on his forehead, symbolizes wisdom, intuition, and the power to perceive beyond appearances, transcending material reality. The trident Trishul he wields represents the three primordial functions of the Trimurti: creation, preservation, and destruction, or the three gunas qualities of nature: sattva, purity; rajas, passion; and tamas, ignorance. The serpent that adorns his neck symbolizes Kundalini energy, the latent potential for self. Each of these symbols contributes to the understanding of Shiva's multifaceted nature. Although he is often associated with destruction, Shiva is fundamentally a deity of transformation and renewal. The destruction he represents is not an end in itself, but a necessary process for creating something new. Just as nature renews itself through cycles of death and rebirth, Shiva embodies the force that drives the constant evolution of the universe and individual consciousness. He reminds us that change is inevitable and that true liberation lies in accepting and understanding this cyclical process. The Tandava, Shiva's cosmic dance, powerfully represents the cyclical nature of the universe. In this frenetic dance, Shiva creates and destroys worlds, symbolizing the constant flow of energy and transformation permeating all existence. The Tandava expresses the inherent duality of reality, where creation and destruction, order and chaos, are intrinsically linked. It serves as a metaphor for the unceasing movement of the cosmos and the dance of life, death, and rebirth. Shiva personifies a fascinating duality, transitioning between extremes of asceticism and familial engagement. On one hand, he is the meditative ascetic, withdrawn on Mount Kailash, seeking enlightenment through renunciation. On the other, he is the loving husband of Parvati and a devoted father to Ganesha and Kartikeya, representing the importance of emotional bonds and familial responsibilities. This duality demonstrates that spirituality does not necessarily require abandoning the material world, but rather the ability to integrate different aspects of life in harmony. Mount Kailash, located in Tibet, is considered Shiva's sacred abode. Its grandeur and geographical isolation make it a pilgrimage site for Hindus and Buddhists, who revere it as a powerful center of spiritual energy. Mount Kailash symbolizes spiritual ascension, the quest for transcendence, and connection with the divine. Its aura of mystery and sanctity reinforces Shiva's image as a transcendent and powerful deity. Nataraja, the Lord of Dance, is one of the most iconic representations of Shiva. In this form, he is depicted in the midst of his cosmic dance, Tandava, symbolizing the eternal cycle of creation and destruction of the universe. The image of Nataraja conveys the idea that reality is a constant flow of transformation, and that Shiva's dance is the driving force behind this incessant movement. This representation celebrates the beauty and power of dance as a metaphor for life itself. In the context of Shiva's philosophy, destruction is not viewed as a negative act, but rather as a fundamental stage of life's cycle. The destruction of the old, the obsolete, is what enables the emergence of the new, renewal and evolution. Shiva, as the agent of destruction, plays a crucial role in this process, ensuring cosmic balance and the continuity of existence. The lesson to be drawn is that often it is necessary to let go of what no longer serves us to make space for growth and transformation. Shiva is a deity full of paradoxes, embodying seemingly contradictory aspects. He is the destroyer and the renewer, the ascetic and the lover, the god of dance and meditation. This duality reflects the complexity of reality itself, where opposing forces coexist and complement each other. The figure of Shiva invites us to transcend a dualistic view of the world and recognize the underlying unity of all things.